Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs from the 1st to the 15th, January 2021, and all the cross watcher. So again, if you've got any of those placements and or you're a cross watcher for the Scorpio, this reading could be for you. This is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Again, please use discernment in all of these readings. This is a general reading. So again, you may watch this and think it doesn't resonate. Check other aspects of your chart. Alternatively, it could well be that this is just, you know, not your turn to get your kind of information read from. Maybe next time it will be, and or maybe I'm not the reader for you. So let's have a look. What's the theme for Scorpio, please, for the 1st to 15th of January 2021? Scorpio's theme. Scorpio's theme. Scorpio, please. 1st to 15th. 1st to the 15th. Okay, so we've got Justice and we've got Hierophant. Okay, so there is, again, some kind of karmic element here and or a lesson. Taurus energy, Libra energy. Maybe a commitment that's closing out, maybe a commitment that's beginning. Bottom of the deck is Strength, so there's possible ego energy here. Where are we going with this? Let's have a look. Spirit, what can you tell me, please, about Scorpio? Scorpio, please, first to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. What is going on for Scorpio? 1st to 15th of January. Okay, we've got Despondence, we've got Perception, and we've got Release. Bottom of the deck, we've got Facade. Wow. I think someone's tried to keep up appearances here about maybe a commitment or a marriage, and it's starting to become very obvious that it's not really what people want. And again, someone's scratched the surface a little bit here and has probably had a long think about what they do want, and it's probably not this, but let's take a look. Okay, let's go. Scorpio, please. Scorpio. 1st to the 15th of January 2021. Scorpio. Someone's taking their time to decide this. This won't just be a random, like, oh, I've just decided I'm going to leave and that's it, I'm leaving. This is someone that's taken their sweet time. They're worried about doing it as well. They're worried about doing it. They're also worried because, again, could be children involved, but yeah, they're not... Someone's put a focus or some kind of pressure on this. Someone has put pressure on this to sustain it. It just feels toxic. Hang on, let me just pull some more cards to end. Right. Yeah, it's not working. Right. Someone's in deep contemplation. Again, could be someone that's married with children. About what they want. And they're worried to end it, okay? Someone's put pressure on this situation in order to keep it going. Could be children, could be the family, could be, again, many different scenarios here. One person wasn't making an effort, and I think someone was trying to keep up the pretenses, but they've come to the realisation that they can't work for both people. They can't put the effort in for both people here. There's a toxicity, some kind of toxicity, again, and or karmic situation that they're moving away from. Because again, it was like a dead end. And they feel like they can't sustain this long term. They're not willing to put any more work into it. There's a breakdown here. There's a closure. the breakdown of commitment. Yeah, it involves a house move. So this is living environments. I think that's going to be someone's moving out of the family home. The masculine's moving out of the family home. I'm just hearing they're not prepared to wait, so this could be happening quite quickly. There could be children around this that they're worried about telling as well, and or younger relatives, or just relatives in general. They're worried about telling. You're worried about telling. I feel like someone's keeping it to themselves, and that maybe this has already happened and they're putting a brave face on it, trying to decide, yeah, look, the truth. Something could have already come out about this, or someone's slipped some information out, and I don't think they were meant to do that, but someone's made it very clear. Again, the masculine's made it very clear what they do and what they don't want, but this feels very clear cut, if I'm totally honest with you. Yeah, this person's made it very clear that they don't want to be in the situation with this person. They know what they want, and it's not this. It's done. There's also, this is a third party situation, so the likeness is that they've decided to go towards a feminine, and it's become very clear what they want, whereas before maybe they didn't. But this is moving very quickly. I'm totally honest with you. This is moving very quickly. Yeah, someone's emotionally already moved away a long time ago. This was a long time coming, possibly. There was argument. They were trying to do this. They were trying to block sort of moving forward with this to save arguments, because there would have been a lot of fallout from this as well. I just feel like there's a lot of people involved. Someone's also trying to preserve money of some kind before this is done, and or this person moves on. They're also trying to hide exactly why they're leaving, because they're worried about their money. Someone's concerned about the information that comes out and why they're leaving the situation. Again, they're trying to cover that there's another person involved. There's an imbalance, or was an imbalance. I feel like this third, again, the karmic situation they're in, I feel like it was blocking any kind of connection that they could sustain with this other person, you, or this divine partnership, and it was causing a block and an imbalance, which again was creating more disharmony, which was creating more imbalance, and something had to give, is how I'm kind of feeling it. Something had to give. There was couldn't hold on to it. If there's two children, one is supportive of this and one may not be, and one may want to live with them, and one may not. But there's definitely could be two children here, could be even three children. One's not bothered, one's concerned with the situation, and one is angry with the situation. If there is children involved, if there isn't, then that message isn't for you. And if it's not children, it will be, I'm hearing relatives, so maybe younger, kind of, I know, siblings or something. There could also be people trying to help this person to move or to close this cycle out, or trying to talk the person round from doing what they're doing. Again, could be relatives and or friends, possibly. Could be the partners for friends. There could be also people trying to talk this person around, and I think this person's made a decision. They're not willing to invest. They don't want to invest. They don't want to acknowledge. I feel like if it was a family environment, it wasn't a happy family environment. They've decided what they're wanting to go towards in their future, and it's not this. They're becoming single. That's how I'm seeing it. They're becoming single. The indecision that they once had, I think, is closing out. There's definitely been a shift here. There's definitely been a shift. Strong shift, yeah. It's like they've taken their time to understand what it is that's going on here. And again, the Hierophant is learning the lessons. they figured out that this, you can't sustain this. It's not bringing happiness. It's not real. There's nothing beneath it. The surface is, they have to release it. There's the perception of why they're kept onto it is no longer validated. They have to release it, and there may be a bit of a gap before they do that, but this has been a long time coming is what I want to say. Their decision is to go towards their emotional happiness. They're choosing their heart. They're following their heart. They're defending their decision as well, is how I want to say it. They're defending their choice and also their hidden emotions. They're defending the confusion that once was. I'm hearing has been lifted. So again, there's a match. You're both matching. The masculine wants to forge forward and offer an emotional new beginning, and the feminine, that you're both mirroring. So again, whoever the counterparts are in the situation, they're mirroring each other. They're mirroring, and they're closing out a cycle of where this was the other woman. It's no longer that energy. And again, if it's not 3 children, it'll be 3 people that are trying to bring this connection back around. But it's, yeah, the decisions, the illusions, it's all, every part of the perception that was blocking this from moving forward, that was creating indecision and or illusion, is, I'm hearing, is being forfeited, because someone started to really connect with themselves. They've learned something here, and they're not willing to block this out. They're just not. They're not willing to block this out anymore. Let's see what else is going on here. Someone's made a decision. Can't promise all of you, but there's definitely a big shift here. Big shift. Let's see. Going on. Okay. Libra, please. Nope. Scorpio, please. Scorpio, please. 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th. Honeymoon. Calling in your soulmate. Done. Moving. They're moving past. Do you know what it feels like to me? Someone's had so many upgrades that whatever life they were living in, their perception has been blown. It's like, you know, when you have the Hanged Man, you're trying to find the perception of what it is you want. There's been such a big shift that it's like they know their life, that they're living a lie. If they stay in this situation, they know they're living a lie. And they realise that whatever they're heading towards, which is you or their counterpart person, is something that isn't just on one level. There's more depth to it, and I don't think they're used to that either, is how I want to say it. Right, Scorpio, please. Scorpio, 1st to the 15th. Scorpio, 1st to the 15th, please. January 2021. Addiction to self-pity. Oh wow, that's nice. Strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego, warrior. So someone's maybe come out of this. Maybe they had previously told you that, you know, they were worried about what would happen, or this was scary to them. I feel like someone's just cutting through all of that and going, no, because someone's conquered the ego here, which has allowed them to see through or cut through the situation very clearly. Which is why it's no longer an issue. And let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, we've had the twin flame card that's just flown out. So this could be a twin flame. Scorpio, please. 1st to the 15th, please, of to the 15th. Okay. So we've got some kind of change here in healing, and we've got the dragonfly and the coffee cup. So we've got feeling uplifted friendship. So a shift in what is on offer is how I want to say it. There's some kind of shift in terms of what this person can offer you, or what is on offer, what you're wanting to see. Scorpio, 1st to the 15th. To be fair, in the reverse, we've got justice and justice. So, and tick-tock, timing, done, finished. Karmic contract, done, finished, over. Yeah, there's a definite karmic contract ending here. Right, let's see. Scorpio, please. 1st to the 15th for Scorpio. What is happening, please? 1st to the 15th for Scorpio. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. And love. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. Again, I feel like there was a lack of awareness before, where it was a kind of one-dimensional level that they were looking at, that they've managed. There's a heart awakening here, and they've managed to connect to themselves, which has allowed them to understand the bigger meaning and what they want, which has led them to you and past the point where they were focusing on older things and older connections that didn't bring what they wanted because they weren't in alignment. It was just something they've grown out of, basically. So they're coming to the conclusion and the awareness of, again, what they do want and what it is that is holding weight and what it is that is providing that strength and love and what it is that is going to stand the test of time, basically. All right. What are we doing? Uh-oh. Yeah. Scorpio. Uh-oh. Okay. Right, what is going on for Scorpios, please? Yeah. They were more focused on the physical with the riches and what that could bring. And so they were very defensive around their ego. Again, this is it feels like there's been a shift. Ego death and or some kind of spiritual awakening that has allowed them to see through the deeper meaning of things, which means that they're more aware of what these other connections bring, which means they're more prepared to let go of the more physical connections because it doesn't mean as much or it doesn't bring them fulfillment. Yeah, there's a new shift here. There's a change. There's a cycle that's closing. Let's see, what is the outcome? What is the outcome here, please? What is the outcome? What's the outcome, please? Okay, Scorpio, what is the outcome? So this person is becoming single to pursue what they couldn't before, which is a true emotional connection. And again, it could also have been that they weren't able to come out into the public and admit certain things, maybe about the connection they wanted. That's changing too. They're going to defend against any arguments, or if someone's questioning this or what their decision is, they're prepared to defend themselves. So before, maybe they were worried about what people would say or how people would react or what the situation would be. They don't care. They're going to defend. They're going to stand their ground. They don't care. They're past that point. They're prepared to work on reconciliation with what they want, not what everyone else wants. Yeah, there's a reconciliation. The decision is made that they will be closing out an old cycle and coming towards what it is that brings them true fulfillment. Let's see, what is the outcome? they want to move towards something that brings them emotional fulfillment. Let's see what else we can figure out here. Okay. So it looks very positive. Right, let's have a look. Scorpio, please. 1st and 15th. What is the outcome? What's the outcome, please? The door to personal healing and happiness. The blossoming abundance. A man holding a coin and rest and rejuvenation. Their focus has shifted. They're starting to come in alignment and do the healing. So if they were focused mainly on other things and what, you know, the more physical, this person's definitely becoming a more aware, and I think that's because of the heart healing, which has helped that shift as well. Very good. So because they've healed, they're able to understand more of what they want and more of what, you know, what they don't want. Let's have a look. What is the final message? Final message for Scorpio, please. Final message. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. So let's say, for example, this person is not quite ready to admit that yet. Maybe you're going to listen to this reading and bombard this person with, well, I think you're going to do. You need to understand, like, maybe why it's taken them this length of time, or why they needed to heal first, or why there was a shift in perception, or what it was that was keeping them there, so that you're more able to, when they do come towards you, be understanding, because there's something that they've learned in this, and there's something that they still need to close out, and it could well be that you're going to have to help them with that or understand that. There's an understanding here, because I feel like this person that they were with and this karmic didn't understand them, so that I think Spirit is saying, in order to stand good stead, start understanding this. If you don't already, try and learn what it really is about, because it's going to really help, you know. It's going to really help to actually understand what this is. So, final message, please. Scorpio, 1st and 15th. Final message for Scorpio. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and home. And it says gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environment. So again, with this situation, go easy on it. Don't sort of put too much onus or emphasis on it, especially if this hasn't shifted yet. And when they do come forward, just be aware that they could have an upset around them and or be needing supportive ear. So they're saying just go easy, and it looks like a very positive outcome. It looks like an ending of a pre-existing situation to make way for the new. Okay guys, this was your reading. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. Until next time, take care.